In a country of thousands of islands, these ones are easy to overlook. The Pelorus Sound stretched like a maze across the top of the South Island. Bays, peninsulas and waterways where much of the forest was once felled or burned. But at the far end of Pelorus Sound, the Tennyson Inlet Islands largely escaped the saw. Even in places like this, the forest is never safe for long. Predators swim, wasps swarm the beech trees, and possums climb. Here on these islands, it falls to a small handful of volunteers to hold the line, season after season, checking traps, poisoning back wasps, nudging the balance again. Conservation isn't measured in weeks or even years. It's measured in the slow return of birdsong and in the trees that flower once again.
How many rats do we get each time we come out here? Oh, probably 6 or 7 out of the 22 rat traps that we've got like this type. I'll get rid of this one. Yuck. For 20 odd years now I've had a place in Penzance Bay which is nearby to our islands. And I became involved with the Tennyson Inlet Island Trust about 4 or 5 years ago, and was involved. Became one of the trustees as well. And because I'm reasonably fit and can get around the island quite well, I was involved in setting up all the traps on Te Whananui Island. Accessing the islands is not always the easiest, even though they're fairly close to our residential area. You're always hampered by the wind or the rain, and you can't tramp around the island when it's wet because it's slippery and dangerous in that regard. But also there's no moorings around the island, and you can't leave your boat on an anchor if it's windy. So it does pose its problems, you know, getting there on a good day.
On the South Island mainland, koikoi are under attack. Possums strip them bare before they can even flower, but here, on these islands, the trees still bloom. Great clusters of white flowers sprouting straight from the trunks, filling the forest with their unique scent. the forest isn't the only story here. At the shoreline, little blue penguins return each night. In one place, centuries of tiny feet have carved a path straight into the rock.
So up in this gully above here there are some penguin burrows, and we've also got penguin boxes up there, and here's the evidence of the penguins been climbing up here over many years, eroding the rock out with their claws.
The Tennyson Inlet Islands may not be famous, but here the forest still flowers, the penguins still return, and the work of a few has safeguarded what could have so easily been lost.